Acre in Shingletown, California. It's a cool property that we have. It's totally flat. There's been a little bit of work done to it or excavation. Clicking through this video we have posted on the website, you can see that. I won't spend a lot of time showing you, but what I'll do in this video is I'll talk about some FAQs. I'll talk about what I see in the property, how to visit it, and just give you a little bit more about from Google Earth and GIS maps. So you can see it's a beautiful area. I believe there's some redwoods on the property. The photos are going to give us a better idea here. You can see kind of what type of area we're looking at. There's also going to be aerial images in our listing link showing it like this. And let's get to the aerial imagery and let's get to using GPS coordinates. So for those who want to access this property or visit it, go ahead and go out there anytime. It's on Savannah Way. It's probably there. You may or may not find survey markers, but what you're going to be able to use are GPS coordinates. And let me show you how that's done. All I'm doing is copying and pasting these in Google Maps. It's going to show us exactly where it is on a map. And so you can see it's on Savannah Way. That's like a house or some sort of development. Let's zoom out a little bit. We've got Battle Creek, we've got Deer Creek, we've got Camp McCumber, Lake McCumber there. So this is a really beautiful area, giving you a full visual. Shingletown, Viola, Lassen Volcanic Park there, Redding's to our west. So that's our aerial image. Let's look at Google Earth and see what else we're looking at. For those wondering, hey, how do I know exactly where I am on this road, right? The GPS coordinates might bring you here. Where are the corners of the property and what does that look like to you? I like to use this ruler on Google Earth and I like to identify natural features. So this is somebody's house. You probably can identify that out there. So one person's property beyond it, maybe about 35 to 40 yards past that, this guy's kind of end of the property line or however you want to say that. Our property is going to be about the same wide. So about 40 yards wide and going back. Well, let's get a better look here. Going back, looking at about 116 yards back. So you can walk that. That's supposed to help give you a visual. Here's somebody else's house way back here too. So if you were to be, if you can see that from our property, that should be about 42 yards from this back corner line. These are things you can look for when you're out there. Something else that might help is this driveway. You're right beyond that. So just little things that might help you pinpoint where this property is located. Again, we have all the GPS coordinates on our website, but I just wanted to share that with you. This behind you is Sierra Pacific Industries, I believe. Yep, exactly. So 500-600 acres of Sierra Pacific Industries. So this is going to be a lot of public, not public, but this is going to be a lot of land that's large ownership, and there is going to be BLM properties in this general area. There's a lot of public lands out here too. So we can look at these images on Google Earth to get an idea of the area. You can see McCumber up there. You could be spending your weekends up here going to Camp McCumber. Lastly, I want to talk about utilities. So this property is going to need a septic and a well. To get ideas of how deep a well might be, you can see other folks have developed. I just showed you guys that on Google Earth. That's always a really great sign that it's not outrageously expensive, that it's doable, the soil is right. So again, a septic system and a well is going to be your options for utilities on the property. Power wouldn't be the biggest of my worries. Those are some bigger ones. Typically, you could call local well drillers to see if they have ever done work in the area. So that's an option as well. We offer owner carry financing on these listings. We've got the zoning linked right here. RR zoning with the T is a combining district. You can click this link and you can go to RR zoning. And then you can also probably find T as well. So let's see what that gives me. Rural residential. Again, we'll be able to read all about rural residential zoning if you go through this. Whatever's permitted, conditional use permits, all that good stuff. T is typically, that means it's a combined zone. So let's see if something comes up for T. Districts with T may be combined. So again, light ag. So it's just giving you more options basically. Following uses are permitted, a mobile home. So T is actually giving you a mobile home district. All uses, so yeah, it's just opening up some more compatibility with it. That's all I have to say about this 1 acre in Shingletown. We do offer cash discounts for those looking to buy cash. I look at this maybe a place to develop, put a mobile home down or something to invest in. We do love the Shingletown area. You're surrounded by a lot of great outdoor recreation out here. Miles at Wilco Land, give us a call if you have questions. Thanks for tuning in.